just loot all this stuff first. What's that? You guys during the fight, okay? Ow. Come on, let me loot this thing. Well, let me loot those. All right, you guys ready? Think your wife's sick? I hope she feels better soon. I hate being sick. Alright. Wake up, Mr. T-Rex. Mr. Uber T-Rex.
Uh-oh, someone's grumpy.
Yay, she didn't make it to the toilet. Oh no! You! You mean who remembers that one? Who doesn't remember that one?
There we go. Information to help me override more machines.
All I wanted was sharks with freaking laser beams attached to their heads. Zeta override Starbirds, Thunderjaw, Rockbreaker. Yeah, that was, don't tell me. That was VeggieTales. Alright, so that's that cauldron done. One there. One there. No, don't fast travel there. Mark it. I'm pretty sure they're still making VeggieTales.
Never know when I might need these. Scrabbling a bit.
I was waiting for a VeggieTales movie where they tried to teach young children that thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife. That would have been an interesting one. Mr. Zucchini, why do you keep staring at Mrs. Squash?
I've been dumb.
Yeah. That ass claps. And you're all like, Mr. Zucchini, no! And he's all like, Mr. Zucchini, yes. You're such a puss when it comes to that. I mean, there's something inherently natural of, like, feeling nauseous when dealing with someone else's sick. You know what I mean? I would not call that abnormal at all. If you have to go clean up someone else's vomit, it's pretty natural to be like, ugh. I already dealt with this?
It's decent work.
Oh yeah, I have.
I'd like to get married, but to be honest, it feels like no
I need
one
a
will
moment.
have.
My duties today are endless.
I will spend weeks making a contraption to do a job that
At least she feels better. Yeah. That's true. Being sick sucks, bro. Go to the Palace of the Sun in Meridian. I guess we'll head that direction. Wait a second. This is Sun Shall Fall. Go to the Grave Horde. It says this one has... Oh, it says talk to Nil. Where's Nil? Oh yeah, I hate throwing up.
These little moments are refreshing, aren't they?
That could be the least creepy thing you've said to me.
That glimpse of yourself in their eyes just as the cloud of death passes across them.
Never mind. There it goes. We've come a long way from Norland. Where have you been, Nil?
I heard the roads of the Sundom were no longer safe. And thankfully, it was true. Ambushes, raiding parties, even corrupted machines. The mortal wounds just opened themselves to accept my arrows. But you knew this already. You've been walking on the edge of life and death. I can tell.
Yeah. It's a long story.
With many quick endings, I hope.
You know, Nil, if you get tired of bandits, there's a group called the Eclipse.
That's a political situation.
They're murderers, and they're raising an army of machines. That's a little more than politics.
Don't hate me for being single-minded. Besides, I wouldn't bet on how long the Shadow Cards are going to last, if you're in for the kill.
Goodbye, Nil.
I don't want to alarm you, but the bandits are thinning out. Makes you wish you could kill them more than once, doesn't it?
No, once is enough.
You're right, of course. Once is enough. When you really make it count.
Okay, goodbye, Nil.
Alright, where is that? Over there. What's up, Nil? What's up, Moo? $27. Rip Two Talon. Yeah, he just disappeared, didn't he? Well, what you gonna do, I guess. Alright, let's go kill that other bandit camp that I apparently skipped over. Oh look, a fox. Hold on. I need your flesh. Man. I even took the perk that increases my chance. Man, that guy is running? Well, you live, I guess.
The scrapes.
Alright, I still need turkey, a fox, and I think I need a fish still. Bottom. Well, I think your green loot is not what I need. Yeah, I need fox skin, not bone. You need a perk. Your jumps are only like 2 seconds. Weird. Mine don't last much longer. What perk did I get? What perk is that? The time slow on shooting? Hunter reflexes? Yeah. Oh, I do have 2 points, don't I? I think we'll go with precision. Oh, you're just not a good shot. Okay, well, yeah. Sometimes I'm like,
This must be where Nassan was supposed to check in.
sometimes I'm on fire with it, and other times I'm just, I can't hit the broadside of a barn. Strangely enough, I'm much better at humans than I am at robots, which is weird because humans have much smaller targets. But I think it's because they move more predictably. Oh yeah, 100%. I stacked points so I could get triple shot really fast. Triple shot and swapping out your coils. Those are like, you have to like beeline straight for those. Because the coil one saves you a buttload of money. And then the triple shot just makes robots easier. Where my turkeys at? I need 2 turkeys and a fox. I think I need a fish, but that's part of the reason I'm playing this. So I can get a story refresher and a combat refresher so I can go back and play. Or so I can actually play Forbidden West now. You tell me about it.
Help! By the sun, I don't want to die! We rise with the sun.
Turkey skin!
Okay, no more sneaking.
That's one. Sling or rope caster? I think I'll go with rope caster. Now I need raccoon. Great. You don't want it to. You don't want to beat the game. It's like Avatar: The Last Airbender of games. You mean you like don't want it to end, or like M. Night Shyamalan ruined it for you?
Be fascinating if they weren't looking for me.
You love how my mind works? Well, there's two extremes, right? Both technically valid. Like, on a scale of watching the anime when you're 13 or M. Night Shyamalan's interpretation and movie, how happy are you with Last Airbender? And you're just like,
Remember how the blood pounded in your ears? They'll ring later, in the calm. It's a call to arms, from your inner desires.
Or a cry for help.
I wouldn't fight it.
I can tell. So you used to be a soldier. You fought for the Karja?
For them, against them. An empire always finds its wars. You can't be picky. The new king of Vod saw things differently. Called an investigation into war crimes. Aren't all wars a crime to someone? Still, I raised my hand and volunteered.
You volunteered to investigate?
No, I volunteered my confession. No sense wasting time with an investigation. I was sent to Sunstone Rock for 2 years. The trade was fair.
They sent you to a rock for 2 years? Is this some kind of Karja ritual?
No, Sunstone Rock is a prison, south of Meridian, south of the Rain Gathers. Our new Sun King is a believer in rehabilitation, as am I. In the heat of a stone cell, in the dark, I learned to focus on what was truly important to me.
Have you found a new partner yet?
I thought we were partners.
I have my own roads to follow, Nil.
And they seem to lead back to bandits. That works for me. I'm not suggesting a Karja wedding. I'm never lonely where there's killing to be done.
What were these things you did, Nil?
Acceptable things, under the circumstances.
Acceptable to who?
I don't make decisions. Let's just say the rules of engagement suited me. But rules are important. A structure. Cage. Otherwise, you know of those places, lonely places where people once were? Now just a hole cut in the world. Chances are, I was there before.
Time to move on.
A brief encounter for us, but the end for them. They were squalid lives anyway.
oh. I already did it, I just didn't talk to him afterwards. Hunting Lodge, okay. Where's that corrupted zone? Holy crap. All right. Let's go! At least I can try to get some raccoon, turkey, fox. Who wins it, Crazy, Nil, or Joker? Which Joker? Mass Effect or Batman? Yeah, we did it! And I'm like, you were not involved. You just kind of stood around and watched as I did all the work. For someone who loves the act of a murder, he did surprisingly little of it.
They saw me. This is it.
Damn, nature, you scary.
I can get out of this.
Yeah, my question, Gary, was, are you talking about Joker from Batman or Joker from Mass Effect?
If you, somewhere up north.
onto me.
Batman, because you don't know Mass Effect? Sorry, I'm gonna have to pause the game here. How are you in this stream and you don't know Mass Effect? He tells the guy that's played Mass Effect over a dozen times. Yeah, go watch my At All Costs playthrough on YouTube. You're partial to Cappy what?
Correct.
Oh yeah, Cappy Directs was actually really good too. If that's true, for a character who has the inability to be surprised, he sure is surprised a lot. You know some about it from fan fiction. Okay, so here's a question. When you say fan fiction, do you mean a fictional story set in the same universe written by a fan? Or do you mean a fan wrote a porn story set in Mass Effect? Because those are two, like, drastically different definitions of fan fiction. But I have a feeling that the majority of people who say fan fiction are like, I read a story where all they did was have sex with each other.
Just stay out of their way for now.
Is that the stipulation for who would win, Nil or Joker? Are you writing a Nil from Horizon Zero Dawn has sex with Joker from Batman, and who would win in that aspect? The audience, yeah. The audience would win. This guy attacked me while I was picking flowers. What universe are we talking about? This or his? Let's say we put them in the Mass Effect universe, so neither of them have home field advantage. This is getting weird.
Low and quiet as it's Every vantage a story.
The Pocket Shitstorm Tour, Day 5. The Grey Swarms opened for Turtle Smash the night I OD'd here. Or so the police report said, anyway. I was 15 years old. When I woke in the hospital, 2 days later, your face was the first thing I saw.
Got one.
Okay. Hey, alright. Don't have anything there. That takes raccoon. Okay, that's done. So this needs, I need raccoon and fox. Oh, I've got the fox, so I just need raccoon now. And I need raccoon skin. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Jesus. A pocket shitstorm caught you by surprise. Yeah, Gary, Mass Effect is probably my favorite video game series of all time. So, if you've never seen Mass Effect, just stick around long enough. I'll play it again at some point. Actually, I have an obligation to play it again. Does all of Star Wars and all of Star Trek only encompass a single galaxy? And if so, does that mean Stargate has faster ships because they can travel to other galaxies? No. Yes, Star Wars and Star Trek both only deal with a single galaxy. Although in Star Trek they have been to another galaxy for a very short period of time. And technically, the ship did the movement in that particular situation. So Star Trek would be the faster one, because in Stargate, the ship is not the thing that actually does the locomotion. It's the gates. The gates move the ship. So the ships are not faster in Stargate. They can travel further in a shorter amount of time, but the ship is not faster. Technically speaking, I think Star Trek ships are the fastest. And then Star Wars. Dune also would not count as a fast ship. I also don't know if Dune is technically leaving the galaxy. I think it all takes place in one galaxy as well.
Red light.
I would need to know, Gary, how the ships are providing their locomotion. Are they using gate technology to jump space? Or do they have an actual thrust engine that physically propels the ship forward?
They're scanning for me.
Because, yeah, Star Wars does not leave the galaxy. Star Wars does have faster than light travel, but I don't think they have like exponential faster than light travel like Star Trek does. Well, once again, my stipulation still stands.
Looks good.
If you're folding space or jumping space or using a wormhole or something, that does not mean that the ship itself is fast. That's actually a really great way to explain it. Yeah, that's perfect. Sorry, I have like 300 robots all next to me, all screaming.
You see that Stormbird?
But yes, if you're asking who has the fastest ship, the ability to travel the furthest distance isn't necessarily equivalent to the fastest ship. That is correct. I need to get Nap in here. Nap would back me up on this. And he's a diehard Stargate fan. But he would also be like, yeah, Stargate, if Stargate only uses jump gates, then they're not faster. They can just travel farther quicker. Is this in all sci-fi? Well, specifically the question was between Star Trek, Star Wars, and Stargate. Okay. Okay, Gary. We need to make the specification that the the mode of travel, the functionality of the engine needs to not be jump space, gate technology, folding space, wormhole travel, anything that those don't qualify for fastest ship. So the fact that they can cross intergalactic distances in hours doesn't answer the question. It's how is it being propelled? That's the key here. The wiki doesn't say. Okay. Well, if the wiki doesn't say that, I can't definitively
There's a guard under the last king.
answer that question.
Far cry from those.
If they're using some sort of fuel source, and physically moving the ship forward in normal space, then yes, I would say Stargate has the fastest ships. But if it's using like space folding technology or gate jumping or things like that, then I would say no, they don't have the fastest ships. They have the fastest mode of travel,
Attack now and finish them.
which would be different. Stargate would still get the W, but you would have to change the way you verbalize the sentence so that it's actually correct. All right, so we got that. Warp drives work by warping space. It does warp space, but the ship has to physically move through space. Whereas, like wormhole travel, you're not actually moving through space. You're moving space around you. I'm pretty sure you guys couldn't hear Cappy earlier, but she came up with a really good analogy. Thank you. She came up with a really good analogy, which is if you're standing on one of those moving sidewalks at the airport, you wouldn't say that you are moving faster than everybody. Like, you are faster than him. Like, I can run faster than this guy. Let's sell that one. Alright, let's sell all my greens here. I have an answer why you keep almost crap in your inventory. Sorry, can you run that by me one more time? Not trying to be a dick, I just want to make sure I understand your question correctly. Raccoon skin.
My mind's full of all the things I have to do, which means I need to take a moment and let it wander.
Hope she gets back soon. Need those things from the market.
Bright day for getting feet.
The resources I keep, there is a special vendor. He buys most for chests. The resources are usually for making arrows. Like wire, chill water, blaze, echo shells. These are all for specific arrow types. The Daedalus ship from Stargate is the fastest out of those 3 universes. That one is an actual drive thrusting the ship forward, not holding space. Okay. Well then if that is accurate, then yeah, they would have the fastest ship. The stuff I sell to vendors and chests that apply. Okay, so what you're talking about is like these things here that say trade with merchants or sell for metal shards. The ones that just say sell for metal shards, those are exclusively selling only. You cannot trade them to any merchant. Traded with merchants, those could be traded for stuff. So like these would allow me to like build armor or weapons or stuff that a merchant would sell as well. And then some of these, like these glass, I don't really know what that is. Then you've got things like, I don't even think they show it here. Special items, here we go. You've got the ancient vessels, the metal flowers. Those you actually trade for like special boxes. Yeah.
Had to take over my brother's shift today. Sure as the sun's rising, he's off courting that noble girl.
Same merchant? No, there's 2 different merchants for those 2 items, but they are right next to each other. There's an ancient vessel merchant, a metal flower merchant, and a Banuk statue merchant. I don't know what they're called. All 3 of them are in one courtyard, and they're all like in a triangle from each other. They're all very close. Is there a fire? There is a fire. The Heart of Gold is the fastest ship. It has infinite speed. That sounds like a cop-out. What is the Heart of Gold from? And if you say Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy,
Where are
that's
you?
cheating.
Such fascinating customs. And a tire.
What is it?
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Oh, yeah, okay, so that's cheating. The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, it breaks all, like, tons of sci-fi rules. Like, sci-fi rules that are generally accepted amongst most sci-fi genres. Or sci-fi universes. It's just like, nah, fuck all that. Although, it is amazing. It's a hilarious book. Oh. Ships like the Daedalus travel, it will divert all power to the drive, dropping shields and weapons, leaving it vulnerable to destruction. I'm not aware of that. I'll have to go look at that one, Moo. Alright. I think I am going to go ahead and stop here for tonight, everybody.